Greetings to you wherever you are from the prayer chapel here at St. Matthew's Church in Glendale, California, as we join together for our daily devotion. Today's devotion is based on Psalm 19. The law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are sure and altogether righteous. They are more precious than gold, than much pure gold. They are sweeter than honey from the comb. By them is your servant warned. In keeping them there is great reward. Who can discern his errors? Forgive my hidden faults. Keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then will I be blameless, innocent of great transgression. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Here ends the reading. Herman Gockel comments, making a moral decision is not always a matter of choosing between black and white. Frequently, it is a matter of choosing between two shades of gray and not being sure which one is darker. This is the thought which lies behind the words of King David, quoted in Psalm 19. David admits that there were times when he had sinned without knowing it, and David prays to God to forgive him of all of his unintentional sins. In the book, The Assisi Underground, a Franciscan priest admits that he had become a cheat and a liar, all in the name of God. What had he done? Well, during the final months of World War II, the Germans had occupied much of northern Italy and had began rounding up all Italian Jews for transportation to the gas chambers of Germany. Almost daily, frightened Jews knocked on the door of the Franciscan monastery seeking refuge. What was the priest to do? After earnest prayer, he took the hapless refugees in and kept them in secret quarters. When German troops knocked at the door of the monastery, as they did at frequent intervals, asking if any Jews were there, the priest had to make a moral decision. He could tell the truth and turn his secret guests over to their sworn enemies, thus ensuring their death by becoming partners in a breaking of the fifth commandment, or he could tell a lie, thus sparing their lives, but breaking the eighth commandment. Truly, it was a moral dilemma. What is a follower of Jesus to do when forced to make a decision for which there is no clear guidance in the Bible? We are to turn to God in earnest prayer, and then we are to act both out of a awe for God's holy will and out of love for God and love for others. Being human, we will at times make mistakes, but we know that we have a gracious God who will forgive us for those mistakes for Jesus' sake. Each of us might well this day make King David's prayer our own prayer. Who can understand all his errors? Cleanse me, O God, from my secret faults. In Jesus' name, amen.